Club scouts for years knew all about the wizardry of Nick Watson, and now the footy world has seen it fully exposed, and how we are loving it. There's the mercurial snaps and the clever taps and the relentless pressure. The brash and brilliant Hawks, they used their first round pick on him in last year's draft. And it looks such a canny choice and such a natural fit. The early signs is it'll have many years to come. And he is in the reckoning. He is in the reckoning for the rising star.
Absolutely.
He is this week's nominee, and it's our great pleasure to have Nick Watson here in the studio. Nick, welcome back to 360.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me again.
So you were here on a Thursday night. We weren't here, but you were alongside Harley Reid, and I reckon the two of you have gone on. You've got the two biggest profiles out of that draft, I reckon.
Yeah, I do remember sitting on that couch not long ago, so good to be back.
It's good to be on the main table.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
The kids are on the couch.
I asked them upstairs, I'm on the couch again.
You've won your way in. How much fun are you having broadly?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind of a first year, to be honest. Starting the season 0-5, not really expecting like my first year, and then had an injury as well through the foot. So and now we're playing probably one of the best footy team in the comp. So it's been amazing. It's such a good group as well, and also young, building together. It's good fun. We're all loving it, playing footy together.
I presume that when you were a little fella, you were that little smart ass you running around like we see.
Yeah.
Did you ever envisage when you got to the Hawthorn that there'd be about 4 or 5 little smart asses running around with you?
I never imagined it. I thought I'd be the only one, to be honest, but it's good to have like Guinea beside me doing it as well. So, it's like sort of our character, what we do, and Sam Mitchell makes sure we keep a lid on it. But it's like how we go about footy. It's our character.
Did you know Sam Mitchell, the player, or know of Sam Mitchell, the player, a lot before you were drafted?
A bit. I mean, it was my younger days. I went for Collingwood, so I didn't watch much of Hawthorn. So, I'll still watch him every now and then, and obviously he was a freak, and he'll tell you about it as well.
Because a lot of people, we had Jordan Lewis and a few of the Hawks boys, they didn't envisage Sam Mitchell being able to, not the words relate, but allow such freedom of expression that you young fellas are bringing.
Yeah, I've read a bit about that, how he's allowed that in, and not many people thought he would, but he's been like all for it, to be honest. Like, obviously he keeps a lid on it, but he's been all for it. And the good thing about Hawthorn, which I love, is they let you be yourself, your own character. There's no judgment there. So, that's the one thing I took into it and I love.
So the fun side of it, how hard are you working at your game at the moment to improve week on week and to iron the kinks out where they have been here and there?
Yeah, obviously we have our fun, but once it's time to work, we really put the foot down, and we've got such a hard-driven squad, and we hold ourselves high with standards as well. So, we definitely put the foot down as soon as the review's done we did the review today. As soon as the review's done, we get our eyes onto next week against Adelaide, and it's a lot of fun. As I said, we have our fun, but when it's time to put the foot down, we do. So
I would suspect your whole life goal kicking's come pretty naturally. When it wouldn't come naturally, how have you zeroed in on it?
Yeah, it was a bit, obviously, growing up kicking goals all my life, I never really had an issue of worrying about kicking so many behinds before. So, it was a bit of a shock to me, but I'm slowly starting to get the hang of it now.
Can you rationalise it, why it's happened, and then how are you working through it?
Yeah, so I don't know why it's happened. I've probably just been rushing it a bit, or it's been, as I said, a bit of a whirlwind of a first year, so probably a bit of rushing. But then after that game against Tigers, where I kicked 4 behind, Sam sort of put me in the office and said, me and him have been going one-on-one with goal kicking, and we've been working close together. And he's been...
On what exactly? Because Mitchell was a beautiful kick of the pill.
Yeah.
I can't remember him kicking a lot of goals. He kicked some.
Yeah.
When he says we were working on your goal kicking, what exactly?
Just routine, because to be honest, I didn't really have a routine. I was confident enough before I got into AFL. I was just confident I would know where the goals are.
Your skill level.
Yeah. And obviously, I kept changing up my routine with lining up, and as some vision shows, I'll reel around every now and then. So. It was just getting that routine right, and that was the main thing really. It was just a routine, and aim small, miss small is another memo he introduced to my set shot routine, which I won't go into too much info, but yeah.
Are you chatty with the opposition?
Yeah, I do love a chat. Yeah, depends sort of if I'm getting on top of them or not. Like if
No one chats when you're getting beaten. No, you zip up then.
Yeah, it depends really. I do love to get under their skin. That's part of my game, and I love that part, that side of it.
So it's not a personal attack. How old are you? 18.
Yeah, 19.
You just turned 19.
19, yeah.
And you played 6 games, and you're giving lip to 10-year players. You have no issue with that. There's no respect factor. Or is it just part of the it's part of the Coliseum?
Obviously, I have respect for them all. Like they're all. If I'm going to a good play, obviously I have respect for them. It's not showing disrespect. That's just the way I go about footy. And if it's to help win the team game, I'm there to do it. I'm not like holding back just because they've played more games than me. I'm going to go straight for them.
You and Ginnivan, are you the biggest chatters? We had Will Day sitting here a couple of weeks ago. We asked him who were the cool kids at the coolest club in the competition. Did he mention?
No.
He didn't think you were cool, mate. He had CJ, McDonald and
Ginnivan.
And Ginnivan was 1 vote.
I'm off him for that.
You can't be off Will Day. He's a little champ, isn't he?
He's a ripper. We have like everyone's sort of like just buying in. Like we just got that vibe around the club at the moment where we got a different type of culture that everyone's just loving footy and loving just like the outside life of it as well.
Yeah, we're loving watching you. So what a great start. Congratulations on all you've done so far and get to it for the next 5 weeks because anything could happen here.
Yep, exactly right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming in.